Welcome to Thrive with Meghan and Harry. We bring you news, views, and commentary about Harry and Meghan. Let's thrive together, guys. Hi, guys. Hope you are all doing well out there. How is your January going so far? Um, it's been interesting so far because it's been interesting. Let's put it that way. So, guys, once again, we have some not so great news to begin. Um, so, guys, many of us grew up watching Full House, and guys, this is a tough one to swallow because, as we learned yesterday, that Bob Saget had been found dead in his hotel room. So it's this one definitely was a shocker because he was on tour and had apparently performed the night before as usual, and he was a stand-up comedian as well, right? And he was also a game show host. In case you didn't know that, and we don't really know what his cause of death is yet, but I'm thinking it was incredibly sudden because he obviously wasn't sick as far as we could see because he was on tour, right? And he had performed the night before. And guys, I will definitely keep you posted on this. And it's pretty sad news, right? Because he's young. We did not expect this one. It's not like with the other three deaths of older people that we had, like Desmond Tutu, Bishop Tutu, he was in his 90s, and Betty White was 99. So it wouldn't be a surprise, really. But this one is definitely a surprise because he is pretty young. He's 65, which I used to think one time when I was a little younger. I used to think that was ancient. Now I know that 65 is not. There's a lot of people who are like in their 60s and 70s that are very agile, and they keep active and they're very virile. So yeah. Um, and like I said, people live into their 90s right now, like well into their 90s. So because people keep healthy and you know, and people take care of themselves better nowadays. So yeah, it's a little bit of a shock to see him gone so early. We don't know what it was, and we will keep our ears open for what happened. And that's about it. And I just want to say, rest in power to Bob Saget and his family. I just want to say, I just want to offer my humble condolences. That's it. Thank you so much, guys, for that. So guys, let's get on into this episode. So guys, do you remember when Meghan celebrated her 40th birthday? Her birthday is in August the 4th, and she celebrated her 40th birthday last year by announcing her 40 by 40 which is an Archwell charitable campaign promoting mentorship for women who are trying to get back to the workforce after the pandemic, right? She even had the incredibly funny Melissa McCartney come on with her to launch this, right? Yeah, so we remember that very well, right? And Meghan said that, and I'm quoting here, "It's my 40th birthday, and I've got an idea. Because I'm turning 40, I'm asking 40 friends to donate 40 minutes of their time to help mentor a woman who is mobilizing back into the workforce. Over 2 million in the US alone and tens of millions around the world have lost their jobs due to C-19. And I think if we all do it and all commit to some sort of service, we can create a ripple effect." Okay? Unquote. That's what Meghan said. And also, a spokesperson for Meghan said that she also asked a list of world leaders, artists, activists, and athletes, including Adele, Amanda Gorman, Gloria Steinem, Chef Jose Andres, Stella McCartney, and our First Lady here. We don't really call the wife of the Prime Minister the First Lady, but I'm saying it so you guys know who I'm talking about. She's our First Lady here in Canada, Sophie Gregoire Trudeau. Okay? She is the Prime Minister's wife. Okay? I guess you can call her the First Lady. There you go. But anyway, so those are some of the people, just a few of the list of people that Meghan had on this initiative. So moving right along, Meghan went on to say, and I'm getting this story from a Vanity Fair article, just letting you know. Meghan said, in reflecting on my 40th birthday and the things I'm grateful for, I am struck that time is among our greatest and the most essential gifts. Time with our loved ones, time doing the things we love, time spent learning, laughing, growing, and the sacred time we have on this earth. Amongst the most valuable gifts of time is also time spent in service of others, knowing that it can contribute to incredible change. Unquote. So that's all the amazing stuff and the amazing things that Meghan did for her 40th birthday. So guys, this was an amazing initiative that Meghan came up with, and it was something in service of others. I mean, Harry even showed up and juggled, guys. It was so cute and so funny, right? So guys, this was amazing, and most of the world agreed, right? But of course, apparently some people had a lot to say about it, of course. So guys, I was looking back on this story and I realized that there was a lot of negativity over you know where, right? And apparently there was this group of Aussie hosts of a TV show that were kind of making fools of themselves, trying to make Meghan look bad. And so they were saying that Meghan quit her job as a royal after 2 years. And, I'm sorry, right? But Meghan did not quit. She was actually willing to still work for them. But it's that family that, they're so rigid and, they're so rigid, right? That they rejected Meghan and Harry's offer. So saying they said they're either in or out, right? That's basically what they said. And I think the royal family actually thought that Harry and Meghan would back down from this, right? Especially when they cut them, they cut their security without warning. And they also leaked their address to the entire world. Could you believe that? What outcome do you think the royal family was hoping for here? When they cut their security and leak their address, what kind of outcome do you think they were trying to have and they were hoping for? What do you think, guys? Man. Moving along. I think they didn't realize what powerful friends Meghan and Harry actually had. So they didn't expect them to get the help that they got, right? That's what I think. Listen, you guys just underestimated them, and there you go. They always underestimate Harry and Meghan all the time. Anyways, listen, I'm bringing this all up, guys, and the way the British and Australian media reacted to Meghan's impressive 40 by 40 initiative. They pretty much mocked it and tried to downplay it, and one of them even criticized Meghan for smiling too much. Can you believe that? Listen, I don't know if this woman, Sophie Walsh, that's apparently her name, Sophie Walsh, or Walsh, I guess. Has she ever even seen the other Duchess? The one, the one that Baron always says, Baron says all the time, that other Duchess, she just be grinning and grinning and grinning and grinning and grinning. Grinning. That's what Baron said about her. Right, and I totally agree. She's always grinning because that's not a smile, that's a grin. A smile is different because you smile with your eyes, right? You smile with your eyes smile, and then your mouth follows. About this woman, she be grinning and grinning and grinning because it's just a grin, it's not a smile. So that's basically it. That's why she looks like she does when she's grinning. anyways. The long and short of the story, guys, is that Meghan was ridiculed and mocked by the British and Australian media. When all she was doing, right, is trying to do something good that was thoughtful and actually really helped other women. Basically, that was it. It's crazy because if Kate Middleton had come up with even an iota of what Meghan comes up with, right? Let's say, even if, look at this. If whatever Meghan comes up with in like a week, if this lady Kate Middleton could ever come up with anything like that, we would hear about it till time immemorial, or memorial, whatever they say. And she would be lauded, and basically she'd be all over the place. They'd have her on every single cover of every paper, right? Trying to make her out to be what she's not. My God, people. They are so incredibly hypocritical when it comes to their reactions to Meghan versus the reaction to what Kate does, or more appropriately, what Kate doesn't do. I mean, listen, this lady had like 5 questions. She had that 5-question thing going on for years, and we still never got any answers from those 5 questions. Are you surprised? I am not. I am not surprised about this at all. 5 questions have been going on for years. Either way. So anyways, basically, this Kate Middleton, she just needs to show up and she's praised by these people. Like, for instance, guys, on her 40th birthday, she basically stood there and took glam shots in the middle of a pandemic. I'm surprised the caption wasn't, "Just let them eat cake." I'm surprised because that is so Marie Antoinette of her. So Marie Antoinette of this Kate girl. So Marie Antoinette. Oh my God. Let them eat cake. I'm surprised that they didn't say that in at the bottom of every picture that she took. My God. The future queen consort airbrushed her way into her peasants' hearts with the glam shots of the millennium. It's so weird because could you imagine, guys, if Meghan had done this in the midst of a pandemic? What would the British and Australian media say about that? Could you imagine if Meghan had, on her 40th birthday, instead of using her platform to promote her 40 by 40 initiative, which they panned and made fun of, right? Which is something to help women, instead of doing that, what do you think would have been the reaction if Meghan, who owes nothing to anybody, she doesn't owe anybody anything because she's not taking taxpayers' money, okay? What would the reaction be? Could you just imagine what the British press would make of it if Meghan had put out glam shots, pictures of herself to celebrate her 40th birthday? They would be all over the news calling her pompous, saying that she's making it all about herself. That's what they always say. Like that Russell Myers guy. Russell Myers guy who's always on the Lorraine show. He's always on there criticizing Meghan and Harry. Mostly Meghan. I don't know what the hell his problem is. But they are total hypocrites, guys. Total hypocrites. So all of a sudden, just because Kate is doing glam shots, it's okay. Really airbrush, because it looks nothing like her. If you put an actual picture of her, or a video of her, and put the pictures, you'd be like, who's that? It looks nothing like her. Anyways. Listen, even the other day, this guy was talking about the Sussexes and saying that, they don't know how to be humble, or something along those lines he was saying. So I'm asking now, is Kate Middleton being humble right now? That's what I would like to know. So I realize since Meghan has been a duchess, all Meghan has done is downplay her sexiness and her beauty to comply and try to prove that she is here to serve people. That's what Meghan has been trying to do, right? Meghan has never done anything pompous or grandeur or trying to seek attention or anything like that. And they're always accusing her of this. But now, since I see that the future queen consort has decided it's okay to flaunt herself and be flashy and put out glam shots for her birthday, nobody should ever have an issue with Meghan doing the same thing anytime she decides to do it, or if she doesn't want to do it, whatever. The point is, nobody should have a problem with it, right? And by the way, how often can a person come into themselves? Guys, I was watching the Facts and 2 Cents ladies, and they asked the same question. And they quoted a squatty who said that if Kate comes into herself anymore, she'd be inside out, basically. Which I thought that was hilarious. So I'm just passing it on, guys. If Kate comes into herself anymore, she'd be inside out. That is gold right there. Anyways, moving along, guys. Listen, I actually hope that Meghan does do another Vogue issue. And this time, instead of showing humility like she did last time and highlighting the women who are a force for change and risking that Tamila Comedy, oh my God, what did I just call her? Tamila Comedy? That is her new name. Tamila Comedy. There you go. Tamila. That's what I just called her. Tamila Comedy. She is common. She really is common. But anyways, this Tamila Comedy. I can't believe I just called her that. That's gold, actually. I didn't even plan that one. Anyways, this Camilla Tomini accusing her of only having 4 white women on the cover, right? Can you believe that she did that? Anyways, guys, I hope that Meghan does that, and she does what I want her to do exactly what Kate does and continuously make it about herself. And I want her to put some like incredibly girly pics and showing off her beauty. And that's what I would love Meghan to do. Just wear like a nice, beautiful dress or skirt and just be grandeur. That's what I want Meghan to do. Because they accuse Meghan of doing this, of being like this anyways. So why not do it, Meghan? Stop trying to, accommodate these people. Just do what you want to do. And be on the cover. Don't hold anything back, Meghan. Since the future queen can put out self-indulgent glam shots, so can you, right? So can you. She put out these self-indulgent glam shots on her birthday, on her 40th birthday. They're so self-indulgent. They're so pompous. They're so me. They're always talking about Meghan is me. Well, who's me now? Who's me now? I think it's the Catherine the Great. That's who's me now, I think. Oh my goodness. But guys, seriously though, I'm just playing. Meghan, she already had her time for all the glam shots as an actress anyways, and she probably has 0 interest in doing that now, but I'd still love to see her do it, and it's totally up to her if she ever wants to do like a whole glam shot thing, like what the Kate did. And guys, listen to me. You don't ever have to worry. I will never, ever have glam shots of Kate Middleton on my channel, ever. You'll never see that on here, ever. If you see a picture of Kate, it's going to be that she looks the worst that she'll ever look. and it's not even the doctored pictures. Like how those crazy people that are always doctoring Meghan's photos, and you look at it and you're like, okay, Meghan has never in her life looked like that. Those are isn't that kind of pathetic that all they can do is doctor her photos to make her look bad? They can't find a good photo of her looking bad. They have to go doctor them. Isn't that funny? But meanwhile, there's a bunch of pictures out there that makes Kate look horrible. So there you go. So she had to put out the ones that are airbrushed and they look nothing like her. Not even they don't even look like Kate 20 years ago. I don't know who that woman was. I swear to God. I saw the pics and I was like, who's that? And oh my God, my daughter had to tell me, Mommy, that's Kate. And I'm like, what? I was like, what? Are you sure? It looks nothing like her, guys. Nothing like her. Anyways. Moving right along. So guys, I just wanted to come on and talk about this because I find it was really pompous and sickening to see that those people that love to criticize Meghan, everything she does, even when she does nice things that are that are to help people, all they do is criticize her. But Kate just puts out a couple pictures and they're praising the shit out of all those pictures. And I'm like, oh my God, what a bunch of hypocrites these people are. Oh my God, it could not be more obvious. Anyways, guys, oh my goodness. I would never ever put Kate on my channel. I will never put any pictures on here of Kate ever. That, if you see me put a picture of Kate, it's one that, that's like a cartoon version of her, or one that does not make her look anything like anything, because you know what? She doesn't deserve it. She doesn't deserve it for the way that she's treated Meghan, and the way that I just can't stand the way that she has treated Meghan, and she's allowed Meghan to be, listen, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Kate. Let's put it that way. Okay? If it wasn't for Kate and her lack of humility towards Meghan, we wouldn't be here, basically. Because the only reason that there's haters out there for Meghan is because Kate never said one word. She never came out and said one good word about Meghan. She never called off her dogs or anything when it comes to Meghan. So you know what? That's why you'll never see me exalting her on this channel ever. And I don't understand the people who put nice pictures of her on their channel. I don't get it. But you know what? To each his own, and that's their business. I'm not doing it on my channel though. Okay? Never. You'll never see a picture of Kate on here. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. Please do remember to like, subscribe, and share this. Please remember that we do have channel memberships as well. If you'd like to support my work here, shouts out to my first and only member so far, Lydia Washington. She's amazing, guys. Guys, I just also realized that we actually reached 1,600 subscribers now. That's amazing, guys. I can't even believe it. So, anyone out there who's new, who's watching, please do subscribe to our channel so it can grow and be able to compete and drown out some of that hate that's out there, that's permeating on these YouTube streets, okay? So it would be nice if you guys subscribe, because a lot of you do watch and I realize you're not subscribing. Come on, guys, please do. So we can grow, and yeah, because every level of subscribers or whatever that you get to, your channel grows, and it has access to more. So there you go. Yeah, so please do subscribe, and let's aim, since we're at 1,600 now, which is a shocker to me, let's aim for 2,000. That's what we're going to aim for, okay? We're going to aim for 2,000. So, yeah, let's do that, guys. Let's try, okay? So, thanks so much again for joining me. And remember that Meghan said this once, and I just like to repeat it. It's not enough to just survive something. That's not the point of life. You've got to thrive. You've got to feel happy, unquote. So, bye, guys, and have a great one. And I hope I wasn't screaming too much in your ears. But I was just a little passionate about this situation. And you don't have to worry. You'll never see a picture of Kate on here, ever. That looks good. If I can find one that's horrible, I'll put it on here then. But she doesn't deserve to be exalted at all. So there you go. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. And I really appreciate you guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. And join. There you go. Thank you so much. Bye.